Yo, Toes of Perfection here, and I'm doing a Minecraft video. That's new for this channel. It shouldn't be, because Minecraft is actually my favorite game, but it is. So, recently there was a Minecraft Live that announced a lot of things, but today I just want to focus on one thing, the upcoming winter drop. So, currently Minecraft is at version 1.21.2, pre-release 2. At least Java edition's on that version, I play Java primarily. And I know I'm a little bit late to this, but I wanted to talk about the winter drop experiment that's in this version of the game. So first off, the Pale Garden. So the biome itself, I like it. I really like the unique atmosphere to it, how quiet it is, how dull it is, and the way it changes the sky color too. We've had sky color changes, or at least fog color changes in the Nether before, but this is new for the overworld, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we've never had an overworld dimension change the sky color. So it's interesting. I really like it. And I really just like, as I said, just like the dull vibe. I think it's a cool biome to come across. And I think the wood type that goes along with it, the pale, is it pale oak? Is that what it's called? Future me edit if I'm wrong. I believe it's called pale oak though. And the white wood type that comes from it looks great. I'm really happy to have a white wood in the game now, because the closest we had before the pale oak was birch, which kinda wasn't white wood. It was light coloured wood. It wasn't white though. And I'm really happy to have an actually white coloured wood in the game. So yeah, I'm very happy with that addition, happy with the new biome, the trees it comes with. The general ambience of the biome is so strong, by the way. I think the ambient sounds great. It's great. I'm really happy with how they've done the biome. As for the mob, the new mob, the creaking, really cool. I like the concept. It's like a weeping angel. You have to look at it to make it stop attacking you, but you can't attack it back. You have to break it. You have to kill it by breaking a block called the creaking heart, which is found in the trees, which is really unique and really interesting. And I think it works really well with the weeping angel kind of mechanic, because you kind of have to look at the creaking so that it doesn't kill you, but then you have to look at the creaking heart so you can actually break it. And that kind of clash there in the mechanic works so well to provide tension. Like, it is such an interesting mob to fight against. I think it's such a cool concept, and I'm really, really happy with it. But I do think there's a few things that could be improved upon. But hey, this is why it's in, like, experimental, right? It's not even the release of the drop, it's an experimental release. And I think the very first thing that comes to my mind is that the creaking only appears at night. Which, sure, most mobsters in the game do. So that's fine, that itself is not an issue. The issue is it's such a unique and kind of tricky mechanic to actually go up against. But the only reward you go to the Pale Garden for, the only thing you go there for, are like the pale decorations, like the pale moss carpet, and especially the pale oak wood. Like, that white wood is what you go there for, the interesting wood colour, the interesting moss that can go up the side of walls, which is really interesting, and the hanging moss, which looks cool too. Those are what you go to the Pale Garden for. You don't need to go there at night to get those, and I think that's the issue, because that means that when you go to the Pale Garden, you're basically incentivized to go there during the day, and then you don't even get to see the creaking. Like, there's no reason why you would take the challenge of going up against the creaking. It's a really interesting fight, but you have no reason to do it, and if anything, you're dissuaded from doing it. And I think that's an issue. I think for a mechanic that cool, the player should be incentivized to actually interact with it, to actually fight this enemy. So, I think my thoughts here, the creaking heart, when you break the creaking heart, at night without Silk Touch, you should get a drop. I understand that if you break it with Silk Touch, you just get the heart itself. That's good, I like that. I think that's how it should work, because that's how it should instinctively work. But without Silk Touch, it drops nothing, which is fine. But I think it should drop something during the night, because the player should be incentivized to actually come here during the night. And in my opinion, it makes the most sense that the reward for coming there during the night would come from breaking the block that spawns that enemy. that's there during the night. That is my opinion. I don't know what that unique item should be. I just cut a big section from the video because I was going to give some ideas, but it kind of trailed on for too long with my ideas, and I don't think any of my ideas were actually good. Yeah, I'm terrible at game design. I'm sure Mojang can figure something out though. I'm sure they're smarter than I am. Also, XP. Not only should it drop an actual drop, but I mean, you get XP for killing monsters, and you get XP for mining certain blocks like coal. I think it just makes sense that the block that is like the monster should drop XP. That just makes sense in my opinion. Breaking the Creaking Heart, at least at night, should give you experience. And I definitely think Breaking at Night should give you a unique items, so you're incentivized to go there during the night. Those are my thoughts on the Winter Drop. I really enjoy it. That was the only criticism I had. I love the biome and the Winter Drop as a whole. I think it's great. I'm excited to see what they do with it. I hope they put something there to incentivize people to go there and actually fight the creaking. Obviously, you have the incentive to go there to get the wood, but you know, you need an incentive to fight the creaking, and I hope they go through with that. But aside from that, it's great, I like it. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your ideas would be for incentivizing the player to go there during the night. Let me know your thoughts on the Winter Drop as a whole, because I'd love to hear other opinions. And also, like the video if you want me to do more Minecraft content. I would love to do more videos like covering, you know, each new version of Minecraft that comes out. Maybe even actual Let's Play or something at some point. To this day, I've never actually beaten the Ender Dragons. That could be a fun thing to record, right? I'm just curious to see if that's something you're interested in seeing. And I'll see you next time. Also, Mojang, that is not a garden. Please rename it to the Power Forest. That's not a garden, Mojang. It's a forest. Rename it to Power Forest. Please.